Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. After weeks of speculation, the Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler has made his intentions crystal clear. He wants out. Since joining the team in 2019, Butler has been a driving force behind the Heat's success, leading them to 2 NBA Finals appearances and consistently being one of the league's top performers. However, despite his instrumental role in Miami's rise, it now seems that his time with the franchise may be coming to an end. Recent reports suggest there are several factors influencing Butler's decision, with one surprising player, Jimmy Butler himself, playing a key role in the unfolding drama. In an episode of First Take, NBA insider Shams Charania revealed more details about the reasons behind Butler's trade request. Charania highlighted Miami's lack of movement during the last 2 off-seasons since their most recent finals run. While the Heat were standing still, their rivals, the Boston Celtics, were making major acquisitions, including bringing in Kristaps Porzingis and Jrue Holiday. Both players were key in helping the Celtics secure their 18th NBA championship, further widening the gap between the teams. Butler, according to Charania, had repeatedly urged the Heat to strengthen their roster and add another star to the mix. However, despite Butler's calls, the team failed to make significant moves. While Boston reinforced its roster, the Heat remained relatively inactive, and this growing disparity has led to a sense of frustration for Butler. For the last 3 summers, Jimmy Butler has urged the Heat to make moves, Charania explained, adding that Butler's frustration with Miami's lack of action became a deciding factor in his decision to seek a change. This frustration was only compounded when the Celtics, who were defeated by Miami in the 2023 Eastern Conference Finals, went on to oust the Heat in the first round of last season's playoffs. While Butler missed the entire series due to injury, it's clear that the Heat's struggles without him left a lasting impact. The Celtics' impressive moves in the offseason only added fuel to the fire, and now, Butler's decision to leave seems almost inevitable. As the trade deadline approaches, the writing on the wall for Butler and the Heat is becoming clearer. Sources suggest that Butler is likely to decline his player option for next season, and should he remain with Miami beyond the deadline, it's unlikely he'll sign a new deal. The Heat now face a difficult choice. Either trade him for assets before he becomes a free agent or risk losing him for nothing. With this uncertainty looming, Miami may decide that trading Butler sooner rather than later is their best option. Several teams are already being linked to Butler, with the Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, and Phoenix Suns all reportedly showing interest. The trade market is heating up, and Butler's next move is one of the most talked-about storylines heading into the deadline. As the drama unfolds, all eyes will be on the Heat to see whether they will pull the trigger on a deal. With the trade deadline just around the corner, Butler's future in Miami remains uncertain. But regardless of where he ends up, it's clear that this is a moment that could reshape the landscape of the NBA. The Heat, currently holding a 17-15 record and sitting in the number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference, are still in playoff contention. Yet, whether they can make a deep run without Butler remains to be seen. In the coming weeks, expect a lot of twists and turns as the trade deadline draws nearer. Butler's potential departure could send shockwaves through the league, with far-reaching consequences for both the Heat and their rivals. Stay tuned, as the next chapter in Jimmy Butler's career promises to be one of the most exciting and unpredictable storylines in the NBA this season. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The basketball world is buzzing with a rumor that's too enticing to ignore. Could LUKA DONČIĆ, the dazzling Slovenian talent, be headed to the Boston Celtics? The whispers started slowly, but have gained momentum, and with every passing day, the possibility of seeing LUKA magic in green grows more thrilling. Imagine the pairing of DONČIĆ's otherworldly skills with the Celtics' storied legacy, a combination that could change the trajectory of the NBA. Could this just be a pipe dream, or is there substance to these rumors? Let's dive in. LUKA DONČIĆ has been nothing short of spectacular since entering the NBA, quickly establishing himself as one of the league's most dominant forces. The Dallas Mavericks star has led his team to unprecedented heights, earning 5 consecutive NBA All-Star selections and becoming the youngest player in history to lead the NBA in scoring. But despite his personal achievements, the Mavericks have yet to claim an NBA title with LUKA at the helm. Could Boston, with its championship pedigree, be the fresh start that takes DONČIĆ to the next level? The Celtics, with their impressive roster featuring Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and a deep supporting cast, have consistently been contenders in the Eastern Conference. But what if they could add Luka Doncic to the mix? The mere thought of him joining forces with Tatum is enough to spark excitement among fans and analysts alike. Doncic's elite scoring ability, vision, and leadership could complement Tatum's scoring prowess, creating an unstoppable duo. But what would it take for the Celtics to land the European sensation? The financials and logistics of such a deal are far from simple. Doncic is under contract with the Mavericks until 2027, and any trade for him would require a significant haul in return. However, the Celtics have an array of assets, from draft picks to young players, that could tempt Dallas into a deal. If Boston is serious about pursuing LUKA, they would need to be strategic and patient. The window for a trade could open if the Mavericks face further struggles in their quest for an NBA title. Luka Doncic is not just a basketball prodigy. He's a player whose personality matches his immense talent. Known for his calm and composed demeanor on the court, Doncic exudes confidence without being boastful. His ability to stay cool under pressure is one of the key traits that sets him apart from many of his peers. Whether he's draining a game-winning shot or orchestrating a crucial play, Luka's poise and maturity make him a natural leader. His leadership style is not vocal or flashy, but rather based on action, letting his skills do the talking while inspiring teammates through his relentless work ethic. For the Boston Celtics, Luka's presence could have a transformative effect. The Celtics already have an elite squad, but adding a player like Doncic would elevate them to a new level. His basketball IQ is off the charts, and his ability to read the game would bring a level of playmaking to the team that could be the difference between playoff exits and championship celebrations. Luka's versatility, able to score, pass, and rebound at an elite level, fits seamlessly into the Celtic style of play. With his unmatched vision and court awareness, he could unlock even more scoring opportunities for teammates like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, making the Celtics a more dangerous offensive force. Doncic's work ethic and drive to succeed would complement the Celtics' desire for a championship. While Tatum and Brown have developed into superstars in their own right, Luka brings a competitive fire that could fuel the Celtics' collective ambition. He's the type of player who thrives in high-stakes moments and can deliver when the pressure is on. His experience in international tournaments, where he led Slovenia to their first-ever Eurobasket title, demonstrates his ability to perform on the biggest stages. If he were to join Boston, Doncic could not only help the team in the regular season, but also lead them through the intensity of the playoffs and, ultimately, to an NBA Finals victory. In the long run, Luka Doncic's personality and playing style would mesh perfectly with the Celtics' championship aspirations. His unselfish play, combined with his scoring ability, would allow Boston to build an offense that's both dynamic and fluid. His clutch performances could be the missing piece needed to push the Celtics over the edge in tight playoff games. With Luka at the helm, the Celtics would not only have one of the league's best players, but also a player who understands the true value of teamwork and perseverance, a mindset that could be crucial in helping Boston claim the titles they've been chasing for years. In the end, whether Luka Doncic joins the Celtics or not, the speculation alone is enough to get fans on the edge of their seats. The idea of the LUKA Magic Show arriving in Boston is an electrifying prospect, one that has the potential to rewrite the NBA landscape. As the rumors continue to swirl, one thing is clear. The Celtics' pursuit of Doncic could be the next great story in basketball history. Stay tuned, because if this trade comes to fruition, the NBA will never be the same. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.